Hello everyone, you are watching a snippet of the countdown program from September 7, 2023. Today is Thursday. Watch the full version on Patreon. Watch the postscript program there today, which is included in the package for $7 a month. And thank you for becoming our patrons right now. And I move on to the main topic. Judging by the activity of the information larvae abandoned by the Kremlin to the west, YouTube will definitely not be closed before the fascist voice. But the point is not in him, but in the fact that the brown propaganda smelled sweet in the European media. Although in Russian, the FSB officer, legendary as a foreign agent, Ekaterina Shulman, said on the air of the Bild in Russian YouTube channel that Muscovites should vote on the attraction to reappoint Sobyanin. And she even named a candidate for whom you should go and vote. The incredible activity shown by the propaganda larvae, masquerading as persecuted mouthpieces of the truth, leaves no doubt they are fulfilling the task of the curators to attract the remnants of the dissenting and vacillating electorate to the fascist stumps. Why else did Venediktov and his team capture Bild and other Deutsche Welle? And although the Navalnyist, UG, looks quite vulgar, they continue to successfully use the idea of vote for anyone except United Russia. The Navalnyist sect calls for stumps, as before, without reporting about fascist splinters. However, the flock of bulkers is illegible in causal relationships and weak in matters of logic. On the one hand, the speakers convince their audience inside the cave to take part in Putin's event, and on the other hand, they also attract the attention of those who manage to go abroad. They say, come to the embassies and put them in the ballot boxes with an open mind. For the sake of free broadcasting of these fascist barkers, the Gebuha has not yet covered the enemy YouTube, although the paws are very itchy, and Rostelecom has long been at a low start in front of the knife switch. And the go-ahead, most likely, will come in October, when the general run-in before Putin's re-election will be recognized as successful, and it will be possible to cork the last information slots so that no harmful thoughts are inflated into the heads of the ruffians. In the meantime, brown propaganda has made a triumphant return to the German media. And the ethnic Jew Schulman is spreading this odorous heresy. Putin mockingly neighs and sends fascist greetings to money-hungry Euro officials. A simple question for the German Bild. Does the fascist bacillus bother you anywhere? Even if she's zige in Russian and from under the floor, and it is very convenient to pretend that you are nicht vershteen. Become our patrons right now and look further in this program. For the worthless ones, today was an alarming night. 3 regions of the Russian Federation were attacked by drones at once. Goida happened in the Rostov, Bryansk and Moscow regions. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited Kyiv and announced that the United States had decided to provide Ukraine with a new aid package worth $1 billion. Clouds continue to gather over Putin. Members of the House Foreign Affairs Committee said Putin is committing genocide in Ukraine. On Thursday, they are due to meet with the chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, Karim Khan, and discuss what to do with the bald dictator. While the Lubyanka maggots feel free on the air of Western media, in the cave itself, they are getting rid of the last journalists remaining at large. Our colleague and friend of the Sotnik-TV channel, Kharkiv journalist Mikhail Afanasyev was sentenced to 5.5 years in prison. Russian fascists are worried. They may be expelled from Interpol. They spread their hairy paws and don't understand. What are we and the Gestapo for? Today, watch the program postscript. What is the Kremlin most afraid of in the event of defeat in the war with Ukraine? Furry analysts spilled the beans about the most important thing. And the West at this time is not ready to play nuclear roulette with Putin, continuing to measure the degree of madness of the maniac. And that is all. View our full programs on the Patreon resource. And I thank everyone who is becoming our patrons right now. I hugged everyone. We will meet you tomorrow on Friday Live. Glory to Ukraine.